Get the show on the road. How are you guys? What the hell is up? It is Wednesday. I am Ted, otherwise known as Escape Time. Welcome to Under the Suds, our Wednesday beer talk show. I'm excited to be here. It's just one of those days. I actually work from home today, so that helped out a lot. So I'm going to move back a little bit so you can see my full greatness. Not much of full greatness, guys, but hey, whatever. We'll go with that.
Goody gum.
I just sure thank you for the host. Do appreciate it, sir. Trivia's back today, by the way. And we are going to be giving away... I'm either going to be giving away the hip hop cards game, or we will be giving away Devil's Backbone, beer glass, and bottle opener. That toaster. Thank you for the host, sir. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I think maybe probably hip hop cards. I've been holding on that for a little while, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Hey, the beer song works. Trivia hype. Yes. What's up, Swig? How are you?
Wait for it to finish?
I am. It's long. So, I should probably shorten that shit. Guys, if you're just joining us, or if you're watching from another universe sometime in the future, mainly a highlight of some sort. I am Ted, otherwise known as Escape Time. I host a beer talk show every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. And there are some basic rules for this. No repeat beers. Basically, we keep a list down below. If you have not gotten a chance to see it, click down low underneath the Under the Suds title. There's a link to a Google Doc, and we keep track of all the beers that we've done on the shows in the past. But we will not be repeating any beers. Never shortened it. Well, shortened what? And that's what she said? Oh, God. That's right. It's a long one. Dun-dun-dun. No mega breweries. Definitely no mega breweries. Anything with Budweiser or anything like that in the title. Definitely don't want that here. Show respect to the brewers. It's their opinions. And tonight, I'm actually going to be doing 2 reviews. Because why the hell not? Not at the same time. That would be excessive. It would just be very excessive. But most importantly, have fun and a beer if you are of age. If you're not of age, I don't want to know about it. So keep that to yourselves if you are. But regardless of the fact, I'm here tonight with Scott B. How are you, Scotty? It's
How's it going?
Been a while, man. I know it's life has just gotten in the way of everything. Things have just been going on.
Yeah.
How's the family?
Family's doing good.
Good.
It's nice to step away once in a while.
It is always nice to step away once in a while. I agree with you on that one. Crowded Kitchen, thank you for the auto host. You know, I actually don't mind. Double fisted? No, not at the same time. Scott, do you notice the really cool sign behind me? My thumb's putting.
All I can see is the state of New Jersey.
It's Cape May Brewing Company. Oh, man. I got a sign from Isaac's. They were throwing them out, and they said, "Do you want one?" I said, "Yes." So I stuck it up there, and one day maybe I'll give it away. Who knows? Papa Chubbs, thank you for the auto host. Appreciate it. You know, a lot of people don't like these auto hosts, but I don't mind it. It shows that you care, even though you can't be there. It's fine. So Scott, tomorrow, I'm leaving for PAX in Boston. I'm super stoked. I cannot wait. I have a cat that wants to get out, but I'm super stoked. Get out there, cat. Anyway, man, and Trillium is right around the corner from my hotel. So
I'll be honest, that's really what excites me.
Really?
I don't really know what PAX is, and I think it's well and good, and I'm sure everyone's going to have a great time. But I'm very excited you're going to be going to Trillium and hopefully bring back a lot of cans for me.
I'm going to be... I think you said when you walk in there, they say how many flats you want. right? I'm literally going to be getting flats. I mean, it's just like, but I don't know if can I mix them? Can I say?
Yeah, you can. They'll mix 4 packs for you.
I'm so
So
excited! Oh my god! Can't wait! I cannot wait for this. This is going to be great. I have Saturday free now too. So unfortunately, Ann and Owen are not coming. Owen's sick, so I've got entire Saturday free. So what I'm going to be doing is probably going out and hitting up Trillium. I contacted them. I was going to set up something where I can actually go and hang out at their brewery. Hey, what's up, Green Giant? How are you? Happy Hump Day, man. Yes, it's Wednesday. But they said they don't have any public Wi-Fi. So what I might do, I might try testing out the mobile capabilities with the phone. You know, see how that goes. Because eventually, what we want to do is have is kind of jump on the the Brewfest, and a lot of times where you have the Brewfest, they don't have any Wi-Fi, so that would be a pretty good test. And I may actually just go and set up something at Harpoon without getting their permission. I may just do it, and if they yell at me, I'll be like, look, I tried contacting you and asking you. You never came back to me, so sorry. I'm here. You want to kick me out? Great. But we'll see what goes on. But definitely
it's a big enough
to Trillium.
not to notice.
Yeah, the random guy setting up a laptop with microphones. It might be a little bit suspicious, just a wee bit.
Well, wait till you get there. You'll see how big it is.
Oh, at the Harpoon, I've been to the Harpoon
Yeah.
tap room before. It's huge.
Oh, okay.
And when I was there last time when I was working, I was traveling up there for my previous job. I went up there and it was good food, great, little conspicuous, yeah, great food, and they also have like these fantastic German pretzels. I remember you telling me about, so I went, and that's the only thing they had.
That's good.
That's the only food they have there too. But I'm super excited about it. It is definitely going to be one of those. Oops. I'm trying to send out something on Facebook real fast to say, hey, guess what? We went live, because that's been kind of successful for a little bit. But do you want to do the beer reviews? Do you want to start it up? What's up, TJ?
Sure.
All right, I'll let you go first then. We'll go to your thing, and we got you going.
Okay. So this week, I've actually been trying to find beer from Tired Hands. They're out of Ardmore, PA, which is, I guess, one of the suburbs of Philadelphia. Ted, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, it is pretty close. Literally, Tired Hands is about 30 minutes away from my house, and I was looking to get, and we really need to set up a time to go and get it, because apparently the only way you can get their beer is by going to the brewery. And Ratchet Sphere, I was actually looking to get some of that beer to bring up to you, and I just didn't get a chance to get to the brewery. So we'll have to set up sometime where I can actually bring you or send you a beer through the beer trade once we get that all established. So, but that's sooner than later, right? So, but yeah, we'll work that out definitely. But go ahead, Scotty. Sorry.
Yep, no problem. So the thing that kind of drove me to Tired Hands is it's a similar brewery to what I have near me in Carton. Small batch brewery. It has a huge following. It's very hard to even find their stuff. I guess Carton may be a little bigger. I don't know, but they, and I only base that on the fact that they're distributing. But I know Tired Hands, I think they actually have 2 locations. But supposedly their new releases of cans are done on Wednesdays. Yeah. And it comes out at 5 p.m. and there's a line waiting at 12. So just to kind of show the demand to get their beer. I was lucky enough to have a friend going out into that area, and he stopped by and picked me up. The only thing he could get his hands on was this Trendler, which is their Pilsner. He did fill a growler for me of another beer, which was awesome. which is just escaping my mind right now. But without further ado, crack this open.
You missed it the last week or a week before. Steve had he had brought back 2 crowlers of beer from Trogs, and you know how you were
Really?
always saying that he had always had the biggest giant beer in the world. Well, it was the crowlers was there, so it was good. It was good, but yeah, that
So disregard the Brooklyn Brewery shining through.
yeah.
This actually surprises me that their Pilsner is actually this crisp and clear, because all the other beers I've had from them are uh, very hazy.
So is that because their beers are very similar to what you can get at like Trillium too? You know, as far as that, there's a lot of them are
Yeah,
unfiltered.
they
So
they seem to all be unfiltered. I know Tired Hands does a lot of sours and saisons, but they do a lot of IPAs as well, and everything seems to be heavily hopped. I mean, even this Pilsner has a nice level of hops that comes through, and looking at the can to see what they use, Citra. So get a nice citrusy hop coming through. Very crisp, very dry finish. It's actually a really nice light beer. I don't even know what the alcohol level is in this.
online it said 5.6.
Well, there you go. It's not even on the can.
Huh.
But highly recommended. If anyone can find Tired Hands Brewing, definitely pick it up. I haven't been disappointed thus far in any of their beers.
You know, I've only had Tired Hands maybe once or twice at Isaac's, but you know, it's
Actually, I saw something Isaac's posted the other day. They're tapping one of some Tired Hands keg.
are they really? Oh man.
Yeah, I think I saw it the other day. They posted that. Another brewery though, I'm looking to get out to, and I'm actually gonna try and hook up with Alex.
Oh, nice.
He's up in North Jersey, but we're gonna try and get over to Other Half Brewing in Brooklyn.
Right.
So another similar, they hazy IPAs with a big following. Very hard to get their cans. So it seems I'm always in the hunt of something I can't find nowadays, for better or worse.
Well, it's not a bad thing, right? I mean, it's definitely one of those things where, you know, we know that there are great breweries that are out there and that are doing different things, and you know, we're seeing these beers now that are regional that you can't get, which makes the you know, the beer exchange for the channel even more interesting. You know, because you have these local places. You know, Ratcheteer's bringing me a bunch of stuff from his local area in Vermont. You know, and I'm bringing a bunch of things from. Well, actually, I have the whole setup. The things I'm bringing from and right behind me in a box here. So, but yeah, but you can't get it out of this area, which is amazing. You know, so. So one thing I did add to this while you were or you're gone last week, I think we started up a rating system.
Okay.
So what would you rate this beer on a scale from 1 to 5? And I was thinking maybe going halves, but not the quarters like Untapped. I was kind of trying to relate it to here's our thing for, you know, a rate for this beer.
I will say I'm never the largest fan of Pilsners, but I'd rate this one a 3.5. I think it's pretty good. I like the level of hops in it. It's, like I said earlier, it's very crisp. This I could see being a great spring summer beer, refreshing. Yeah, a solid 3.5.
Nice. So you definitely would drink it again then.
Yes.
Now, does is it on par with your summer beer for Pabst?
Um,
Because you're a big
no,
Pabst Blue Ribbon fan, but
I'd rate Pabst probably a 2.5.
okay, wow,
But now a lot goes into Pabst and why I choose that as a nice, refreshing summer beer. Um, and a major contributing factor to that is price. I mean, you can't beat the price of a PBR.
that's true. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it myself, but it is what it is. What's up, Solar?
The,
Been a
the,
while,
the thing
man.
with the thing with Pabst is once in a while you just want a beer that tastes like a simple beer. It has no other characteristics. Where this has a lot going on with hops and what have you there. Where PBR, it just tastes like a beer. I
Yeah,
don't know if that makes sense, but that's what PBR is. You can't compare it to any of these small batch craft brewers. It's just a beer.
right.
I don't know if I'm making sense at all at this point, but that's the
Uh,
way this mind works.
It's all right, man. It's all right. That's all right. So 3 out of 5 then for the 3.5 out of 5 then for the tender pills. That's,
Yep.
that's not bad.
And I actually checked this in on Untapped, and I'd be curious to see what I rated it when I checked it in there.
Oh, all right.
Um, See if it's similar to 3.5.
Oh, you know absolutely nothing about beer beyond scientific stuff. Ah, well, you know what, Solar, you brought up a good point. I don't know when I'm gonna do this. Maybe we'll start this when I'm done my beer review. But uh, I I am not as knowledgeable as with beer terms as Drew Ratchersphere. So what I thought it would be really cool, and I admire his knowledge. He has a lot of knowledge to give. But I want to improve myself. I got to improve myself. So each week, what I'm going to be doing is putting on. We're going to be going over a different terminology, a beer terminology, whether it's a brewing terminology or whatnot, just so that we all can learn together, and I can actually improve myself as far as my knowledge in beer. So we'll do that after my review. But
Sounds good to me.
yeah, because there's a lot of terminology that's out there, and I don't know it, right? So we'll learn. So it's a beer term, a weird word of the week. So, but we'll do that after this. All right, I'm gonna jump in then and do this review because I had this a while back. Actually, not that long ago. A friend, we did the, adjust my camera here, guys. We did the oh shit, beer vocab. Yes, sir. I'm improving my skills here, man. I gotta keep it up. What it comes down to is that I gotta keep it to the level of you. So you have so much more beer knowledge, and I need to up my game. So the beer that I'm doing today, and Scott, I have one left of these for you. So
Cool.
this is a beer that's not even on the market today. It's not even on the stores. They will be going to stores in the next month or so. But this is a River Horse Raspberry Triple Horse Belgian style ale. It's about 10%. And I don't know if this is going to be something that's going to be on a regular schedule for them, but this is what I was really pretty happy about. I spelled triple wrong. Well, that's how it's spelled on the bottle. I mean, you look. Triple.
So blame River Horse.
Yeah, well, that's also the style, so it's different. What's up, Joe? How are you, man? Good to see you, brother. So again, this beer was given to me by one of my friends at River Horse. This is not even on the market yet. So I did crack one of these open to test it out with Ann, my wife Ann. She really enjoyed it. And he even has like their symbol is a hippopotamus, but even has a hippopotamus with a bray on it. So yes, Belgian triple is the style. All right, so today I'm actually going to be drinking out of my Devil's Backbone glass. We'll go into that whole thing after this. It was a good time, by the way. Anybody missed it? How's work been? I haven't asked you since the gaming days. Well, it's been good actually. So, but I can answer that in a second. So I'm going to pour this out in here. What's up?
Priorities
beer. This beer does have a decent amount of carbonation, and there is a bit of a pink hue to it. Like I said, this beer is not even on the market yet. You can tell that the color has a little bit of a hue of, I guess, whatever the raspberries, or maybe even the this, maybe if they use syrup, I'm not really sure, but I mean, like, I'm hoping they would use regular raspberry, like pure raspberries. But the nose on it, when you actually sniff this, the raspberries come straight through. It feels like I went out to my garden, just grabbed a bunch of raspberries and crushed them in my hands. So it looks like beer. No, it doesn't just look like beer. It's red. It's different. So Albino Slug Mango IPA Dank Juice Bomb. Ooh, Jesus. Man, I should have drank
I love the term dank used for beer. We talked about that a few weeks ago.
Yeah. So again, now as it's kind of settled, the raspberry has the scent of it has kind of settled. You can still smell a lot of raspberry in it, but it isn't as prominent as when you first poured it. So I'm gonna pour the rest of it in here because I don't want to waste any of this stuff. This is definitely a Belgian style triple. So it is 10%. It does have a very sweet flavor to it. Beard tuck tape, lube, and bacon will save the world. Why lube? I
can get on both bacon.
or destroy it. I could go beard, duct tape, and bacon. But why lube, Solar? Why lube? This definitely has a hint of raspberry to it, but it's not overpowering, which is nice. It is very alcohol-y. I can actually feel it burning. Not burning, but it just. Maybe it's also I haven't eaten yet, so it goes straight down. It's not the same type of burn you would get from like a whiskey or a vodka or anything like that, but there is like a very big alcohol flavor to it. But ironically, it's to contradict that, it is quite smooth, you know. And the 10% with that raspberry flavor, I think this is actually very deadly. Does the triple taste of pears typically be in you don't taste that here because of the raspberry. If it is, it's very subtle. That's the only thing I can say.
Because River Horse has a triple horse, so this is just a variant with raspberry.
Yes, a variant with raspberry. And the interesting thing is, I was talking with one of the vendors and using the laptop, my knee keeps twitching. They asked me what was the next trend in beers, and we talked about this last week, Scotty. My biggest gripe was there's a lot of beers that are coming out that have like fruit added into it. There's a lot of fruit IPAs now. Sculpin has like 17 variations of it, but it was only time until they added something into like a Belgian style beer as well, right, in the US. So I don't really get any of the pear here. Have a beer and calm the leg. Yeah, Solar is one of those who if you are, I don't want to know. Is this a good beer? I did like. I used to. Belgians are one of the beers that styles that actually got me into drinking craft beer in the first place. Um, but my problem is that the raspberry is very overpowering.
Hmm.
It's sweet, and it is. You can't taste any of the traditional flavors that you would get out of a Belgian triple. Um, would I drink this again? Yes, and very sparingly. I think only because of the sweetness that's in here and the smoothness of this beverage. I could see this going down way too fast, and me getting into a lot of trouble. So with that, I would probably not. If it's sweet, it's probably like extract, raspberry extract. Probably, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but if a lot of times when they use a fruit extract, you get that like syrupy, medicine-y flavor off it.
It doesn't have that, which is why I kind of hope that it is all fresh. But
Actually, now that you're talking about this, I think I saw a post from River Horse. I don't know on what outlet it was, but I remember them saying they used 50 pounds. I'm thinking they said raspberry puree
oh
for this. So I think it's raspberry puree.
well, we can always ask Brad. I mean, that's one of the cool things that I'm going to talk about after I'm done talking about this beer. Um, but we were invited to go do a tour of and a private tasting at River Horse one Saturday coming soon. So I can't help to notice that the beer so far tonight is rather light in color compared to previous streams. Yes, because it's warmer and my beer palate changes with the weather, So that's a lot of puree. Yes, 50 pounds of that would be a lot of puree.
Well, they make huge batches at these places.
Yeah, this is true.
Well, I got 5 gallon batch.
Um, but as far as a rating on this, I don't want to give it a 4, but I think it deserves a 4, and it's not because of the flavor.
You just want to make sure that River Horse keeps us scheduled for that Saturday.
No, I think one way or another we'd still have that. That wouldn't be a problem. A friend of mine, Brad, said, hey, come on, let's go hang out and do the same thing we did at Isaac Newton's the other day, which was fantastic. So, but yeah, I'm super excited about that. But anyway, we'll get into that in a second. I think 3.75. Right. I'm going for the halves.
Wait,
right?
so we couldn't do quarters.
Quarters. Yeah. I'm going for the quarters. I overwrote my own rule, but all right, that's fine. So yeah, 3.7. All right, 3.5. 3.5 stars I would give it. Right. So, I again, this is the only reason why I didn't give it a 4 because I know from me, this type of beer, if I had this in excessive amounts of it, I would definitely be on the floor. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't give this a 4 because it's way too fruity and sweet and goes down way too quick. And at 10%, I know that would be like I said, trouble for me. So
I was actually interested to hear your review on this because I've had the River Horse Triple Horse, and I always felt that was very similar to what you get out of that. It went down smooth, but it still had this alcohol burn to it, and it was almost over the top sweet, which didn't agree with me. I have a Triple Horse in the fridge now. It's been there probably for at least a year and a half, and I keep thinking that
what? Yeah.
I'll get to it, and I never am thirsty for it.
Well, and it's.
But it'd be interesting when you drop off that last one you have, to actually try them side by side.
Well, that'd be fun. I mean, so I I think if we're still on
Mm-hmm.
March 25th.
25th. Yep.
All right, so March 25th. Mark your guys' calendar. It is a Saturday. Obviously not this Saturday because this Saturday is PAX East. But 2 Saturdays from now, March 25th, Scott and I will be brewing. We figure out where we're going to be brewing at a later date and what we'll be brewing. But we'll be brewing at some point.
I think it's three Saturdays.
3 Saturdays. Right. So This week's the 11th, then 18th, and the 25th. So okay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's March 25th. So mark your guys' calendars 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from this Saturday, basically. Scott and I will be brewing beer. And maybe, I don't know, do you feel like brewing 2 beers? We generally do 2 batches of stuff. It's up to you.
Might as well.
Okay. That sounds like a plan to me. Just got to figure out what to do. I'm debating whether or not we should go and get do the coffee stout again, the milk stout. But I think I kind of want to do, someone suggested a Marzen style for like Oktoberfest type thing. Because it's the actual term for Marzen style, as Raj, correct me if I'm wrong, because I think you were the one that told me about this. Maybe it was Toaster, but they brew the Marzen style beer in March and then they drink it in October. So that might not be a bad idea. I don't know what goes into brewing one of those, but yeah, I'll bring this that day. And I got a few other extra special treats to have to bring along, so we can just kind of crack it open while we're brewing.
Okay.
It's always fun to drink a little bit while you're brewing, which is fun.
It's part of the process. The gods would be mad if you didn't.
The gods would be mad if we didn't have beer while we were brewing beer. So you gotta make the gods happy.
Yes.
All right. So the word of the week. The beer term word of the week.
Just before you say it.
Okay.
To build the suspense.
Uh-oh.
You should start the word of the week in the beginning of the show, and each of the reviewers has to somehow use it in their review.
Well, it depends on the word, right? Because whatever.
But that's what makes it fun. Is you have to somehow use it.
But okay, all right. So wait till you hear the word of the week here. All right, so I'm gonna flip back to the solo screen. I'm gonna bring this bad boy up, and I even have the pronunciation correct pronunciation. I'm hoping of this word. We're gonna flip to the word of the week, beer term of the week, and it is
acetaldehyde.
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 Right, and I have some sort of random thing there pronouncing it for me. Acetaldehyde. So it is a chemical or byproduct of fermentation that is perceived as a green apple in both aroma and flavor. So it is a byproduct of fermentation that is perceived as both aroma and flavor. You like that? People are laughing at the fact that I don't know if you can hear it. You couldn't hear it, Scott.
No.
But I went and found like a pronunciation. How to pronounce
acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde. So guys, the word of the week is acetaldehyde.
So is acetaldehyde a desired byproduct of fermentation?
I have no bloody clue. But as far as I know, well, maybe not, right? Because we've had certain things where it's more the voice than the words. She nails it. It is a. I'll tell you where I get it later on, swig. But yeah, it's kind of funny. So yeah, Rajesh, I'm not. You can confirm, because again, you are the knowledge king here. Acetaldehyde is it a needed, or is it a wanted flavor that you get in beer, or is it something you kind of want to avoid when you're fermenting? So is it molecular similar to, oh my god, okay. All these words I can't pronounce that he's putting in the chat here, and I'm like, I have no idea what he's saying. I am just going to say no. Yes, you don't want it. You do not want it. So acetaldehyde is not a desired like flavor or aroma.
Gotcha.
Get me.
I wouldn't think so.
The stream. All right. Hold on there, Regisphere. I don't have your name set up properly into this, but we can definitely do this. Give me a minute here. He's like our own personal dictionary for like beer terms and stuff like that. So all right, Regisphere is gonna jump on real quick. His name may be Gabe Gonzo in it. Gabe was supposed to be on, but Gabe, you were late. All right, so hold on. Let me send you the meeting number for Zoom, and then when you get on, we will flip over and we'll make magic happen. And you can tell me what the hell is going on here with this acetaldehyde and whatnot. And I may actually have to change my camera on this screen. We'll find out. But yes, so the word of the week is acetaldehyde. It is a chemical byproduct of fermentation that is not a good fermenting aroma or flavor that you get in beer. But it kind of reminds me of the time we tried to do that lager, Scotty.
Yeah.
That lager was absolutely, and I still have some.
That is bad.
It is been sitting here for years, but it had that weird like raspberry flavor to it.
Yes, I think it's similar to acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde. See, we're educating people, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we do. I want to make sure that when you come and hang out, you can get some education, and one day I may be able to get a certification for a beer of some sort. Who knows? It's a learning experience for all of us. But yeah, we did a lager a while ago, Scott and I, and man, it was not a friendly flavor. It was a weird raspberry flavor that we got in it, and it was not happy. But I still have it, and I actually cracked one open a while back, and whatever that flavor was has disappeared.
Really?
It's gone. Yeah. So over the umpteen amount of years. But what Ann and I are actually going to be doing is we have a ton of the white wine from last year that has just way too much alcohol flavor to it. There's something wrong with it. Oh, there it is. Hold on a second.
There we go.
Yeah, you look like Gabe Gonzo. You don't definitely look like a Gabe Gonzo, but we'll change that here.
I mean, I'm trying to make my voice all scratchy, but I don't think that'll work out too well.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde. What I was saying in chat, it's the chemical compound is very similar to formaldehyde.
Oh.
It is considered a carcinogen.
So it can make you go blind.
Yep. Yeah. It's the alcohol sort of. It's kind of that's created in brewing beer, or that's found in like the first runnings of making moonshine, the one that makes you go blind.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's formed when alcohol or when yeasts creates alcohol too fast. That's that very sort of hot alcohol flavor you're kind of explaining in that beer 5 seconds ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty fitting, actually.
Yeah.
It come off very it's kind of the descriptor for a beer that's too young.
No.
Like it's a very green flavor. It's very sort of a young beer. It usually goes away if you like cellar it for a while. So Scott's beer, who's sitting in the back of his fridge, might sort of die down after a while. Unfortunately, so you might have that heat go away. But yeah, it's usually formed from when fermentation goes too warm. Yeast goes like ramped up and sort of goes crazy, and creates, instead of like the good alcohol that you have in a beer, you create the ethanol, which is ethanol. It's in gasoline, so yeah, it's some pretty strong stuff.
Maybe I should pour out that. Maybe I should pour out that raspberry fail lager we did, Scotty. I don't know.
Maybe I should drop this beer down to a 3.
Yeah.
Good God.
But that lager was also fermenting before I could really control temperature. So that does explain it.
Yep.
I have a fermentation chamber.
Yeah, he has this kick-ass fermentation chamber, which I don't have at my house, but he definitely has it. And it's the design. I think it was just a box you built, and you put a fridge into it, right? And now you're able to control the temperature from that, which is kind of kick-ass.
Well.
Yeah, I don't have anything like that yet. I'm not that advanced.
My wife went away for a week for work, and I had a lot of time on my hands, so I built the fermentation chamber. She was not too happy when she got home.
But it's been very useful since you built it, right? It keeps your wine there. It keeps all the beers that we brew at your house there, which is fantastic.
Well, it was a necessity because my house, the backside of my house exposes the basement. So winter, summer, I get 20 to 30 degree fluctuations in my basement, which is crazy. So I needed somewhere to actually help reduce that fluctuation and keep it controlled.
So you can use it like a cheese cellar too. If you ever want to make cheese, you can throw it in there.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow.
My wife actually uses it to proof our sourdough bread.
There you go.
So,
oh,
perfect.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It has a lot of uses now, not just beer.
This may be a selling point now for me to build my own.
There you go.
Cheese and sourdough starter or bread proofing.
Yeah, you got your cheese, bread, and wine.
Oh, that's very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Although
you're real fancy.
Our wine generally turns out pretty decent, right? I mean, we actually just bottled. If you guys aren't following Twitter, if you do Twitter, boom. Did I do it? Did it work?
Sure didn't.
Didn't work. Fucking. All right. Anyway, if you did Twitter, it should work, but apparently it's not working. So there's a command. Should be Twitter. Maybe I misspelled it. Anyway, I have some pictures of my wife up there that are we just bottled our own wine. We do every year. But the Pinot Noir, Scotty, we open this thing. Good God, does it taste fantastic. I can't wait to share it with you, man. It's going to be good.
And these are using the same oak staves that you had from last year?
I had one left over, yeah, and we left it in for 6 weeks. And the year before, we left it in for like 2 weeks, so we didn't know what the flavor would be. But we loved it, and we were like, why not? But it generally for a 6 gallons, you're supposed to have 2. We only have 1 for 5 gallons, and still the flavor is just amazing. So
cool.
Yeah, I can't wait. But as far as white wines, I'm done with them. I think I'm going to do Chianti next year.
This year's didn't turn out well either?
We can talk about that a little later. I'll bring over a bottle of it once, because actually we're bottling it the 18th, so I might do a quick bottling stream next weekend.
Okay.
So we'll see. But I oaked that too to hopefully cover up whatever flaws were in it. But
when in doubt.
When in doubt, oak the shit out of it.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what it
I did to my stout.
Man. So, what was I gonna say? I can't remember now. Damn. I do know that I am almost out of this beer, and then we can actually do a second beer review if we have time. Yeah, it's 8:45. We got time. So, real fast, trivia tonight. I will be giving away the hip hop cards.
Well, that's what you are drinking out of.
No. I'm not gonna give away. I'm gonna wait on that. I got like 3 of those things. Here, hold on. Check this shit out. Right, I got right up there at the top there, right next to Winnie the Pooh in the proper bobby cap. Those three things. I have those for later weeks, but this week we're gonna be giving away the hip hop cards things, Scotty. So, and if you want to do the trivia, Drew was very kind enough to send me the hip hop cards. Did you see those things, Scotty?
Yeah, last
did.
I was over it.
Yeah. This game is like war. So if you haven't seen this, we're going to be giving away a set of this and a booster pack on stream tonight. And to do that, you have to join into trivia, but that's at the end of the stream. Pretty much, it's a game similar to war. It's a company out of
The UK.
Thank you. I appreciate that. 10%
Somewhere in
alcohol.
there.
God damn it.
That's
yeah,
acetaldehyde.
but you can see on the things you can see like they have bitterness, they have the year it was, the alcohol by volume, ABV, and you can actually when you play it, you because Ann and I there's another stream that we did. If you go back to the highlights, you can check it out. We played it. It was fun, but Drew is kind enough to send me his copies of this stuff, but I am bringing back. I got to pack that tonight. The beer tasting one that it's for you. So we're gonna be giving away a copy of this that's unopened that I have right.
As well as that unopened single pack, or did you open that?
I didn't open this one. I opened one of them. So I'll be giving away this, which is unopened. Brewers of the World tonight, guys. And also the booster pack, beer card game. So yeah, so stick around for that if you are around at the end of the stream. It says you're here, Drew. Do you want to do a beer review?
Yeah, I'll go grab one real quick.
He's gonna go grab one. All right, there you go. Why not? Impromptu. This Brewers. And while we're waiting, what I'll do is I'll oh shit, I'm just gonna edit some of this stuff here. Boom, there we go. And you are definitely not Steve Z. And the info is gonna be wrong, but we'll just take that down. This is called live editing, ladies and gentlemen. It does happen. So I have no idea what he's doing, but after he's done with that one, I'm gonna review the second beer, just for fun. So, okay, and perfect timing. And scene. No, go ahead. It's all you. Oh wait, Drew, your sound's off.
How about now?
Hey, there we go.
There we go.
All right.
Turn off the mixer like a smart person. All right. All right. What I'm drinking, impromptu, is a beer from Backacre. I got you one of these.
You're bringing me one of those.
Yes. This guy is a sour golden ale. It's a brewery out maybe about 20 minutes away from me. It's sort of based off of lambic, but it's fermented with essentially just bacteria and wild yeast. Whoops, making a mess.
Oh wow.
Yeah, this sort of very yellow in color. Got a good stink to it. Good stink. It's the way they inoculate this beer is they will sort of do like sort of the old style, like Belgian or it's Belgian lambics, that they'll brew the beer and pour it into a large like flat basin.
Okay.
Let it cool fast that way, as well as open up the barn doors. Essentially, it is in a barn, so it lets in all the wild bacteria and wild yeast into it. And what's really interesting about this beer and the sort of the culture, the strain of yeast and bacteria, it I forget what the fancy scientific name, but it produces a sour pineapple flavor.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it comes off and I believe it's also oak aged too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's inspired by traditional ghost beer in Belgium, aged in about a year in an oak barrel.
And this is a repeatable process they can follow.
Yep. It's a brother and sister that went to school for like molecular biology.
Oh wow.
And yeah, they sort of take that yeast and culture it too, so I have to have like a backup as well. So if they don't
Right.
get the profile they want, they can blend in that yeast
Gotcha.
in some process. I have no idea how, surprisingly. But they age it in a very young, lightly toasted barrel, so it isn't as caramel rich or like that leathery oak flavor you get. Sort of that more of a white chocolate vanilla kind of flavor to it. It's very tart. It's not that dry. It's more almost along the lines of a very sweet, juicy IPA. Sort of like those. I always sort of bring up the sort of New England IPAs. They're not so dry and chlorine, like they're not
Right.
gone.
Yeah.
This guy sort of stays in your mouth for a while. Very pineapple-y, very light mango. I know the style does not require a lot of hops to like create, because sort of that tart flavor you get is created by the bacteria. So like I think the IBUs for the style is usually around 15 or 12, which is almost like you can't really like detect it because the forefront is that tart sour flavor. But I'm getting it's a lot of like it smells like mango, tastes more like pineapple because you sort of get that sharp flavor that pineapple kind of has too. So all kind of works together with that sour tart dry finish as well. See if I can also can see on here for ABV. Alcohol by volume is 7.2.
Yep, that's what I saw here.
Yep.
So
this is a relatively new brewery. It's opened up I think about 4 years ago, but they started brewing 5 years ago, so they can get that whole 1 year process in.
right.
And I believe they blend throughout their process. Yep. But it comes off a little cidery at the end, which is kind of what you get with this sort of culture.
So
But-
it's classified as an American wild ale.
Okay, it's a bit of a catch-all.
Yeah.
But well, yeah, bottle says golden, sour golden, so it's essentially a. If I had to put a style before they soured it, I would have said almost like I'll say pale ale, but that just could be the flavor from the sour, like the bacteria. But it's pretty good.
So it took me a little bit, but I ended up went and grabbed the beer information, so it's up there now. So
Okay, cool.
You can see sour golden ale, Black Acre beer makers.
Got it. There it
American
is.
Wild Ale. Yep, there you go. It took me a little bit, but I got it going there. Why does the beer sound kinky? I'm weird. I don't know.
No, just the way I'm describing it. It's saying about mouthfeel and thickness and all that stuff.
Well,
Sounds good to me.
It's kind of it's my descriptors I use. You ever seen my reviews before? They're all kind of around that same thing. It's weird. It always comes up that way.
Funky beers.
Yeah,
Funky beers.
funky beers.
Nothing wrong with that.
But rating, I've had this once before, like about the first year they're out, and they stayed pretty consistent after, I think 3 years or 4 years since then. I would go out of 5, 4, 4.5.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I really like the this particular like strain. That pineapple mango-y flavor kind of fits into an IPA, and you just sort of that tartness isn't overpowering. It complements it pretty well. I can probably drink this whole 750 bottle in 7.5. Yeah, I'll be feeling good by the end of it, but I'm not gonna be like my mouth is destroyed by hops or bacteria.
Right. Yeah.
And of course, I will drink this again. This is I believe one of the top sour beers in Vermont as well.
Really?
Yep.
And Scott, since he's actually reviewed it, I'm bringing it to him when we brew. So,
good.
because Drew has gotten is bringing me a bottle of it, 2 packs. So,
Yep.
I'm
Pretty excited.
super
I
excited
think
about that.
this is the only beer they make, and I think they're starting to make a new style as well.
Oh wow,
They just make this. Yeah, it's their only beer they got.
Wow.
It's so good. It's refreshing. It's not. I wouldn't drink it for a winter beer.
No.
It doesn't really fit in sort of that. It's not like a heavy thing to sort of like a stout or like the thickness isn't sort of like a stout where it sort of coats the mouth and sort of it's warming. The sort of bacteria sort of lightens it up. You sort of get a lemony thing to it as well, almost like a shandy.
Right.
That kind of sort of effervescent too, because it's like, well, wild bacteria gives off very small bubbles, so it's almost like a champagne bottle. Well, it's basically almost like a champagne carbonation.
Right.
And these bottles are made to hold that certain pressure to maintain that carbonation without exploding.
Is it the way
But-
because they're designed? Is it just the way to actually contain it?
They're a lot thicker, walled, and actually, I believe right here is pretty thick too. So this is usually the breaking point on a bottle
Oh
with
wow.
pressure, or even the bottom. So the bottoms on any sort of wine bottle or champagne bottle, they're extremely thick on the bottom, and as well as where the base of the neck. Sort of more added facts, but it's huge. This beer is sort of my go-to sour beer,
Oh wow.
and it's went up in price. It used to be $12 for a bottle. Now it's floating around 17.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it is hard to find in Vermont, but I luckily found it at the beer store when I was looking for
Ooh.
beer. So I'm like, all right, sniped about 4 of them.
Escape time. I just thought of this. Why not name the beer reviews "Review the Beer"?
Nice.
Well, it's better than just the beer reviews. That
Yeah.
might not be too bad, Toaster.
Yeah.
And no one knows about this contest anyway. This contest has been going for like weeks, and who knows?
I think
Who
you
knows
call it
what's
the
going
beer
on.
cellar.
The beer cellar? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe. Oh, I gotta think about this now. I just
Yeah.
been kind of going with that. So is it designed to be smashed over someone's head? Won't break
Yeah.
easily? Well, if
Yeah, you
you,
can get a good few whacks in before it actually breaks.
if you want to use it as a club, I guess you could use it as
Yeah.
a club.
But if you don't want it to break, just leave the cap on. Just have a whole weight to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's just disturbing.
You know.
You don't want to waste the beer, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't waste the beer. How to brew, not beer. Okay. Learn to read. Oh, review the brew.
The brew.
Oh. Dude, reading was fundamental. Yeah.
I'm dyslexic, so looks
So
like beer
am
to
I.
me.
So it's good. You know, it
Yeah.
works out.
The beer's here to counteract that. Apparently, we need to drink more.
Freaking rhymes, man. Freaking rhymes. That's true. All right, wait. So Swig had a question. Was goose like? Is that what is that? I thought goose is spelled differently, but maybe I'm pronouncing what you're saying wrong. I guess he's asking whether the beer was goose like. True.
Yeah. I sort of classified as that because it's a very light sour beer, almost like what is it, a Berliner Weiss ish as well. Not that light. It's a little thick. It's a little sweeter than that. But I guess a Gose is an unfruited lambic. Lambics are just typically fruited. Or is a Gose a lambic that's not blended? It might be that one. Because there's lambics and the fruit lambics. Okay, Goses are, or those was a GOSE.
What's up,
Is
Crowd
a
Kitchen? How you doing, man?
it's a unblended lambic, so it's a one solid beer that's fermented out with sour bacteria and yeast. So this is blended, so it'd be closer to a lambic, an unfruited lambic, and just the fact that the bacteria itself creates that pineapple mango flavor, it's still considered a unfruited lambic.
Learning a lot tonight.
I know, seriously, and that's one of the reasons why. Look, my man Drew knows his shit, right? And I want to learn. I gotta up my game. That's what it comes down to.
I can't wait to hear listen to you trying to say some German words.
Oh, dude, I
That
can't
is a
wait
brewing
to
process.
screw that shit up big time.
That's my favorite part. Or well, I can always come back in here and start trying to name off German words and like explain what attenuation is. That's always a good time too.
Wow. We'll get
That's
to
for
it
a later date.
as we go.
Yeah, hype.
How is the 10%? It was fantastic. I gave it a 3.5, only because I know how deadly it would be for me to drink, so I kind of avoided the 4 stars out of 4. So Drew is kind enough to actually bring me a bunch of beer to PAX. So I actually have a whole bottle system set up for him of local beers. He can't actually get up and where he is. So I went to the beer store the other day and was looking for stuff. And this might actually be one that Steve did and one of the Crowlers. But it's the Trogs Perpetual IPA. I've actually never had this. This is an Imperial IPA. It's about 7.5%. Round Guys Brewing Company Kiss Off IPA, which is a big giant monkey on it, by the way. So these are the beers I'm bringing up to PAX for Drew. Just kind of gonna go through them real quick, and then I'm gonna jump into the other beer review. My boys at Neshaminy Creek Brewing Company, the County Line IPA. Can't go wrong with that bad boy. Let's see here. What else do we have? The Phoenix Pale Ale from Sly Fox is what I'm bringing as well. That is it's also a very tasty pale ale. There's a lot of cans, but and then another one from Neshaminy Creek, the John, the Juicy Ale with Nugget. It is an American
nice
pale
chicken
ale.
nugget right in the bottom of the can.
No, it doesn't, but it does have like this guy. Check this out. I love the artwork on this stuff. That guy is awesome. But yeah, that's just also from Neshaminy Creek, my boys at Neshaminy. So, and I actually have one more I'm gonna throw in there as a surprise. But
all right, I got mine right here actually too. If I want to go over those two.
All right, go ahead.
I got your Backacre.
I'm gonna bring that to when Scott and I brew on the 25th.
Yep, and I got the I reviewed this I think 3 times ago when I was here. It was a 14-star tribute.
Oh right, I remember that.
I think this is I want to say the second best beer in Vermont. Of course, there's Heady Topper. This is pretty close to it. Same kind of style, not as bitter, but more of the hoppy juiciness, sort of sweetness to it.
And since he reviewed it, Scotty, I'll probably bring that with me as well when we brew.
And then I got the Shed Mountain Ale.
Oh wow!
The Shed is a brewery that was washed out by Hurricane Irene a few years back. The one hurricane that hit Vermont and fucked up everything. Long Trail Brewery bought them and is now create their beer as well.
Okay.
So that's where I've had it.
Yeah, and it's Mountain Ale it's a very sort of more the arrogant bastard kind of side of brown ale, sort of a little more aggressive on like the bitterness. It also sits at 7.4% alcohol. And these next 2 beers are from Drop-In Brewery. They are a relatively new brewery. The brewmaster is Steve, I forget his last name, but he's the professor of the Brewers Guild. A brewing school for upcoming brewers that like in the brewing career.
Oh wow!
But yeah, he's worked at hundreds because he's a consultant for new breweries as well as the teacher for the brewers.
Oh wow!
And I actually worked with him when he helped us out at Northshire Brewery. But I have their Scottish ale, which is amazing. It's not too dark. It's sort of your typical brown to it's pretty dark actually. It's brown to like a very dark brown, almost stout like color. I had it yesterday. It is amazing. And then I got you a motherfucking crowler of there's a new beer store in town that does crowlers from Vermont Beers. And it's also from Drop-In. It's their Sunshine and Hoppiness.
Oh.
It's pale ale to almost IPA-ish level. It's pretty fresh. They just tapped it today. this is my favorite seasonal that they do. So I decided to grab that too.
Oh, dude, I can't wait to taste these things.
Mm.
Dude, that's so awesome.
Now I might throw in some long trails there too, like there's seasonals.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
you know, you know, Drew, you know Sathras, right?
Yeah.
So he's actually over in Norway. He's bringing me 4 beers from Norway, and I don't know what they are, but I'm excited just to be able.
And you won't be able to read the bottle either, probably.
I probably won't be able to pronounce the goddamn thing, but it'd be fine. So, man, yeah. So, all right, I'm gonna do this other beer review real fast, and then we'll I have one topic to jump into. I know we're kind of yes, thank you, Toaster. Sathars is currently sleeping. He's gonna jump on a plane to very soon to fly into Boston. But let's flip to the boom. Okay. Hold on. 1 second. Boom. All right, there you go. I have everything set up. I just had to switch it over because Drew came on and I had to make sure that I have everything all set. So different stuff. Word of the week, beer number 2. All right. So what we're doing is Lagunitas 12th of Never Ale. It is American Pale Ale. I've never had this before. It's about 5.5%.
I've never seen it.
I know. I saw this the other day because in PA they finally changed the law so that you actually can go to hold on. It was just make sure when you get the beer from Sath, look at the title and say, "I only read real languages."
Yeah, this word has too many vowels in it. Can't be a real word.
That is funny shit. All right, I'm gonna definitely do that, and I really hope he shows up in a furry outfit. Anyway, because he's a wolf.
Absolutely.
If you never watch a stream, go watch. Sathar is a good friend. I enjoy his streams. So
He actually streamed Hand of Fate today. Shout out to your stream yesterday.
Yeah. Q slap Norwegian slap. Getting shit faced should factor in how high your rating system. No, it will not. I will definitely not factor into that. It will be.
Unless you start slurring, then it might.
Yeah, if I start slurring, that'll be this weekend on Saturday when we go to multiple breweries.
Oh God.
All right, so on the bottle, on the can, it actually says, "As the river Styx froze, and the final pig took flight, when the last winged monkey departed darkly fragrant Netherlands." Ooh, Netherlands. See. As wished, became horses, and all the beggars rode under the newly blue moon. Jesus Christ!
Blue moon.
Dawn of the very 12th of Never, and the second to the last craft brewery in America, press the green start button on the canning line. This is
great.
This is exactly what I'm reading off the can, by the way, right?
This is like a stone review on the back of a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. So we wanted to be the last small brewer in the U.S. To can their beer, and maybe finally, and now we are. The 12th of Never is an everything we've ever learned about making hop-forward beers, expressed into a moderate voice, pale, cold, slightly alcoholic, and bitter. It's all we know. Call us sometime. And then their actual phone number is on the bottom of this thing, by the way. There it is. If anybody wants to call Lagunitas,
Let's spam them. Let's do it.
We should do that live on the stream one day.
Tell them Under the Suds sent you.
Definitely tell Under the Suds sent us. All right, so we're gonna crack this open. And also the fact that the top also has this purple bottle opener cap thing. There, it's kind of cool. You gotta love this brewery because Lagunitas has done a lot of fantastic stuff, and even when they screwed up a beer, they actually what was the name of the beer they brought out when they screwed up the brown sugar the one year?
Lagunitas sucks.
Lagunitas sucks, right?
They ended up bringing it back 2 more years because it was okay.
It was a good beer too, but they have a great sense of humor, and that description itself is just classic. So. Holy shit. If you talk about a bomb of hops, this is definitely it. I mean, it does have a lot of carbonation up front, and the head is kind of really foamy right there, but man, this is a very hop forward scent coming right off the bat. At 5.5, it's not overpowering, and I don't really see, like, they described it as like alcohol forward.
Hop forward.
Well, no, what was it? It was
It's
slightly
alcoholic.
alcoholic. Yeah, so you have a better memory than I do.
I'm not on my second beer.
Cheers to me. Yeah, so slightly alcoholic, but I don't taste it really at all. This is a very fantastic, like, American pale ale. Do they dry hop a lot? Yes, they do. Yeah, but this is very tasty. The color is crystal clear. I mean, you can actually see the sign through it, through the beer. You can tell I'm having fun when I compare the sign through the beer. Anyway, damn 10%.
The sign test.
Well, you know, I did have this one before I
right.
started doing this.
I blame the acetaldehyde.
Yeah, I do. Acetaldehyde.
Throwback.
Wait, hold
Nailed
on.
it. We heard it.
Hold on. Wait, hold on.
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde. That's what she says.
Oh,
Acetaldehyde.
acetaldehyde, something different.
Acetaldehyde.
Acetaldehyde.
Okay.
You know, I set something else up for it. Just call them live. I should probably just call them live. It would probably kind of be fun.
Yeah, just drunk dial them. It'd be a great idea. Hey.
Yeah.
That's actually a good idea. It would be kind of fun on a Saturday when they're there.
Do like a podcast, so you have like just the audio on like SoundCloud.
All right, it would be kind of fun. I think we'll have there we go. Call them live. Yeah, this is very very smooth ale. I don't really get a lot of the alcohol that they say that's in it. I mean, at a 5.5, you don't really get like a slightly alcoholic flavor in this, but it is very hop forward. The scent is hoppy. It's kind of died off since I cracked it open, but it's not the most hoppiest beer in the world. But at 5.5, you're really gonna actually expect that. So, hey dudes, been enjoying your beer. It's so great. You want to talk? No. That would probably.
You guys, I turned to a drunken white girl. You guys are my favorite.
I actually really like this beer. This is very in line with some of the session IPAs, even though it's not of a session like ABV level. Anything below 5% is 5 and below is considered sessionable. But what's that hat? $65? What? I don't get it, crowd. Cause you gotta explain it to me. I'm slow today. I'm getting ready for PAX East. I'm ready to go. Anyway, I could definitely enjoy a bunch of these. It's got a great flavor to it. But as far as rating in this, I really don't know. I rarely give beers like 4 stars on Untappd when I do, right? So I definitely gonna give this with like a 3.5 again. It sounds cheesy, right? I gave the River Horse a 3.5, but man, there's a reason for that. But this is just okay. Cut Crown and Pigeon off.
I think your rating system is flawed.
We've only been doing this 2 weeks, Scotty.
Because you had complaints about the River Horse and gave it a 3.5. You had no complaints about the Lagunitas and gave it a 3.5.
He gave the horse a 3.75.
Ah, very true. Very true.
I did because I failed in my own self. I'm sober as a judge right now. All right.
A judge in what state, though?
Very true. No, I like this. This is definitely one of these summertime beers that I'll probably be picking up. Again, this is the first time I actually had this. I kind of alluded to that Pennsylvania changed their laws recently, and it was I was able to pick this one singular can up, which is nice because they were able to sell single cans and bottles out of distributors now. Instead of just, if you didn't know, Pennsylvania is actually laws prohibited 6-pack sales or single can or bottle sales at all up until the last month on the 17th. And now these places are catching up. So I was able to pick this up because I was kind of iffy, and I love Lagunitas beers. Had a lot of them, but I'm pretty pleased with this. And even just screw it. I'll give it a 4 just because of the goddamn description.
Yeah, that boosts it up.
Description kicks ass. So anyway, all right. With that, I don't know. We could go into a topic, or I could just save it for next week. Probably just save it for next week. It is like 9:17. Are you guys up for trivia? I haven't done trivia in a while. So
Last trivia was like 3, 4
yeah, it was a while back.
Twitches ago.
Yeah. So guys,
Not bad at all.
not bad at all. Exactly. So this week on trivia, on Under the Suds. Anyway, this week on trivia, we are actually going to be giving away the Hop Brews of the World game from
I
Hip Hop
hope they're there
Cards.
tomorrow or this weekend.
They're not. I looked.
They're not.
No, I
they
looked.
could be there without being. Well, they're all listed on unlisted merchants there, so maybe.
Oh, I'm hoping. It would be nice to meet these guys. So
Yeah,
we're going to
they're
give
awesome.
away a pack of these cards plus a booster pack. And all you guys have to do is log into the trivia. So, Drew, your name is going to be Gabe Gonzo on the trivia as well. But,
All right,
but it is
You know.
what it is.
I'll take it.
We'll change that as we go. So,
All right,
guys,
Fred.
trivia is pretty easy to do. We use a system called Kahoots. And what I need to do is actually get the Kahoot frame back into view. Boom. Very easy to play this game. Babies have fun. Babies have fun in PAX. I will definitely have a lot of fun in PAX. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be
crazy.
fun. I'm gonna mute this motherfucking tab because this shit is loud when we do it. All right, so guys, really quick, it's very easy to log in and do this. Basically, go to that ID at the top there, kahoot.it, and you log in the game pin. And whoever wins the trivia this week will win a copy of Hip Hop Cards and a booster pack. Again, this is a game that is very similar to War. So, yes, Drew is standing in for Gabe. We'll fix that in just a second here.
Send it to Gabe. If I win it, he wins it.
Oh no. Oh, no.
You're like, what the hell is this?
Well, dude, you sent this to me, so I'll bring it for you if you win, but
Hey, that's true.
it is what it is. Oh shit. Oh,
I'm
I
playing Dota instead of
broke
being
it.
here.
I broke it. God damn it.
Who, Gonzo or me? Because I'm playing Dota a lot too.
Green Giants in, guys. Don't forget to
Oh,
log
there's
in
a
there.
number.
It's
Shoot.
quite easy to do. It's a fun game. It's,
You can download it on your phone too. That's what I'm doing.
Yep, you can do it on your phone. You can do it on iPad. Very easy to do. So I'm actually going to change Drew's name. Boom. There you go. So if you want to play, definitely come in. Thigh Toaster, Ratch knows all. We'll find out.
Who's that? Who's that? It's
I
weird.
have no bloody clue. Gonzo playing with TJ. Yeah, he's doing his thing with his with his Dota, so that's fine. So, but we'll give it a few more minutes. I'm gonna throw on some music because it's kind of quiet, and I kind of want to not have to worry about.
Just loop some Jeopardy the entire time. Drive us crazy.
Yeah, could do that.
Let's not do that.
No, don't slow. Don't do that. All right, there you go. All right, so far we have Rochester and Thigh Toasters. Got to have more people want
Let's do it.
to actually get into this game. Joe,
The showdown
jump in on this.
started.
Flying Finn, come on, man. Serenade us had no fucking way, man. No
How
fucking
many people
way.
are on the channel?
We got a few.
Yeah.
You know, 9 or 10. had earlier. Come on, Swig, jump on in here if you want to win a copy of this game. This game is actually pretty kick-ass. Like I said, Ann and I played this the other day. There's a highlight if you want to watch it and see how it's played. But it's a fun game, you know.
I played down at PAX South. It is very fun. I do think you need to change the rules a little bit according to the card, but besides that, it is a really fun game.
Yep.
And very adaptable because you can make your own beers. You can make your own rules. There are make your own rule cards.
There is.
In holographics, just like Pokemon.
Scotty, I don't know if you want to jump in. What's the URL? The URL's on the screen, man. Kahoot.it.
I could jump in, but I got to jump off the feed.
Oh, you don't have
So
your
I'll be on my
laptop.
phone. No. What do? I get the Kahoot app and
Yeah.
Then when you open the Kahoot app, you can just punch in that code and punch in the name.
Yeah, so
What
if
code?
you go to kahoot.it and then type in the pin that's on the screen right there, guys, it's 5495228. Very easy to jump in.
549522 what?
8.
Got it. All right. Green Giant, jump back in, man, if you want to win this.
Let me try and get on.
All right, he's going to try to jump on. Joe, come on in if you want to jump in and win this, man. Flying Finn, same thing. Solar, I mean, it's a beer card game. If you want to win it, by all means, I have no problem with it. So, whoa.
I mean, right now it is the Rash and Toaster Showdown. It has returned.
Oh, it is going to be one of those things here. Uh-oh. Scotty, we've lost it. We've lost Scott. I don't know what happened to him.
Rip. Raise a beer for Scott.
Yeah, wait, raise a beer. Swig is in.
Oh, I see Scott. Scott's in stream.
No, not in
Oh,
stream. But
there you go. Now he's gone.
yeah, he's gone. He's
The
gone.
delay.
Well,
Rip.
it's all right. It's all right. All right, so we got 4 players in so far, guys. I'll give you a few more minutes. Joe, jump in, man. Again, I will mail this to your house. This is a pack of, well, basically it's a beer card game right here. Right there. Unopened. Fantastic stuff. Like I said, Ann and I, we played this a while back. I can actually post the highlight in channel if you guys are interested in watching it. It was a fun game. The first time my lovely wife actually decided to agree to be able to come on and
She beat you how many times?
a few times actually.
A few, indeed.
She does this. She's pretty good at this. So she always beat me at games and stuff. So it does happen. And apparently you're not Scott B. So we'll go right there. Change this up again.
To touch up on my beer again now that's sort of warmed up. I've sort of lost that sort of juicy fruitness and sort of that sharp sort of bite you get from the sort of the yeast and bacteria is more prevalent. Still not destroying the beer. Still sort of holding up though, which is nice.
That's pretty
Because
cool.
if you're outside in the heat, your beer is going to warm up.
Huh.
So you get more of a lemon tartness than your mango and pineapple.
I'm really excited to taste this.
It's so good.
It sounds like it's actually phenomenal. So, Joe, you're in. Good man. All right, we're gonna give it a few minutes here. So again, this is a game like War. There's multiple cards in here. This is a game from England. It's kind of cool. So basically, whoever wins the trivia wins this. I will ship this directly to you. Again, thank you, Drew, for sending this to us.
No problem.
And God willing, these guys are actually there.
Mhm.
Hoping. All right, very cool. Let's do trivia then. No one else? Takers? Going once, going twice. And I gotta get back to my screen. And there we go. We're gonna start this bad boy up, guys. I'm gonna read out the questions, but the questions will not show up on the on your phone, right? It will show up here. What year was the first PAX conference? I'm gonna read them out to you. 2004, 2010, 2006, and 2001. And the best part about this game, the way this format is that it's also your speed of your answer.
That's key.
It's very key. So, and you have 90 seconds to do it from when it goes there. So, lose a little time. My double apricot from Tired Hands is smooth and silky. Cheers to you, sir. Cheers to you.
Mm-hmm. Apricot IPA. I might like that more. Magic Cat makes one with
What the shit is PAX Conference?
Penny Arcade Expo.
It is the conference we're going to this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, my good man. That's what
It's
we're
based around more independent games as well as some big titles, but mostly independent games.
Yeah, it's a video game conference. So PAX is the conference that we're going to be doing. There's several questions in here. So if you want to Google it, you got time. There's nothing wrong with Googling your answer.
Well, you are penalized by time.
You are
it takes the
penalized
answer.
by time. Yes, you are. So again, 2 answered the question correctly. So all right, fine. Yes, it was 2004, which is the first time. Oh wow, Scotty got the quick answer here. Look at that shit. All right. So, wow, no one got it right except for Scotty and Green Giant. Good for you guys. All right. But it wasn't PAX East. It was PAX.
Yeah.
First PAX, right there. All right. What does the acronym PAX stand for?
Ooh.
Drew kind of gave it away a second ago.
Hope you're listening. You weren't listening to me.
Is it Penny Arena Expo? Is it Penny Arcade Expo? Personal Area Exploit or... Yeah. Personal Arcade Expo.
Ooh. Personal arcade. What could that be? What makes it personal?
It's just, hey.
It sounds like an expo you'd see at like Las Vegas. You know what I'm
No,
talking about.
Definitely not. So, if you were paying attention, Drew kind of gave away the answer.
I said it minutes ago.
It's alright. I was kind of avoiding trying to say it, but...
It's okay, I will.
Wait, hold on. There's a comment here that I want to read here. Man, I should have gotten Swig out the PAX. Dude could walk out there with so many chicks' Instagrams. I get the digits there. All right, I'll be getting digits as well, Toaster. All right.
The big thing with PAX, it's all about the pins. They give you all the pins.
The what?
Yeah, pins from almost every game out there.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
I like collecting that type of shit. I have
They give also a lot of free shit,
well,
but
let me get when we go to the next question. I'll go grab it. But I have a. I wish let me see if I can get Ann to actually do the. Is Penny Arcade Expo? Yes, very true. That is the answer for that. Penny Arcade Expo.
it's like a nerd Mardi Gras set of beads that give you pins.
Green
But it's not.
Giant is in the lead.
That's-
I had a here's the thing I have, right. So this actually holds a pint glass. This pint glass sits here. and
Oh,
it
those are great.
But I actually have one in my closet that has pins galore, so I might just throw pins all over the shit. All over it. So, the founders of PAX were originally authors of a webcomic. True or false? I'm reading it to you, Scotty. I'm reading it to you. So, founders of PAX were originally authors of a webcomic.
Has he been guessing the entire time? What are the answers?
I have no idea. I don't see questions in Kahoo app. You don't. You gotta hit the laptop.
Yeah.
Nope. That's why I'm reading it.
Okay. I see his problem now. Ooh boy.
It is true. They actually did have a cartoon, a comic strip. Are there only 4 people in the thing now? No, I hope not.
4 is a good number.
Green Giant is going for it. Look at that. Oh, man, right there.
Oh. Green Giant.
Alright, here we go. Alright, next question here. Wow, this is supposed to be random, but it's not random. What name is of the children's charity? What is the name of the children's charity created by the PAX founders? Is it Extra Life? Is it Child's Play? Is it Save the Children? Or is it Unbound?
Did you talk about that yesterday? As a hint?
Nope.
Shoot, got that one wrong.
I didn't talk about anything yesterday about charity, so
Okay.
I didn't talk about anything.
Okay.
Hell yeah, cheers to drunken bravery. I will kill it with the chicks, I swear. Oh, man. There you go. Bring on the beer.
Mm.
Scott's probably rushing for his computer. He's like, what the hell?
He's just like guessing. Sure, triangle. Sure, okay.
That's right, triangle. Triangle. I'm gonna bring up a third beer. But you know, it's fine, because I still got a pack. You're a pack tonight. It is Child's Play. It is a charity for kids. It is not Extra Life, and the other two are actual charities for kids, but, you know, I kind of threw it in there. Yes!
I got that one wrong.
Oh man, you're catching up here. Joe dropped out. I don't think he's in here anymore. Balls. Well, hey man, whatever works for you. Green Giant is killing it. Who are the founders of PAX? I am really not going to try to pronounce all these people's last names. Jerry Hopkins, Mike, whatever. Anyway, you guys should know. I don't know. It's a difficult question, but it's Google. You can Google it.
Oh. They had a panel at PAX South.
Did they?
Already forgot their names. Yes.
Oh man.
Shoot. Sure, that one. The panels at PAX are awesome, by the way.
Are they? I'm excited about one or two of them. Toaster was saying last night that when we did
The Twitch
PAX
ones are a lot
preview-
the fun. The Twitch ones give you a lot of shit.
Do they really? All right.
Yes. So
Going
there's
to the
that.
one Twitch one on
I mean,
Friday.
I have a lot of stickers. I have a backpack. I have glasses.
What?
I have all the things. Yep.
Give you swag. I want swag.
They definitely do.
Can't fucking wait for swag, man.
Swag City bitch. Swag City bitch. Yeah, sweet. Hi, my Twitch name is this.
Oh, cool.
I have a big old stack of those because I stole them. Don't tell them that.
Oh, two names of the four on the right answer. Yes. And by the way, Bob Prive and Phil Grasso are people that I know. Bob Prive was a history teacher that I had in high school. And
I
Phil
totally voted
Grasso-
for them.
Phil Grasso,
But you
I
did.
actually tortured the shit out of in college with with
Leave it there.
unopened food and just
Oh.
like we just left weird shit in front of his door and like hang.
As
anyway,
you do. As you do.
It was college. It could.
College things.
I'm only no beer. I'm a true drunk. Joe, then you're missing out, man, because the beer questions are coming up. I do a
Do you
mix.
know who I am? I only know beer too.
I do a mix of beer trivia plus everything else here. So, what is the name of the world's strongest beer in 1994?
Shoot. Oh, I know.
Is it Sam Adams Triple Bock? Is it Coastal Misery of Beer? Is it Brewdog's Tactical Nuclear Penguin or Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout?
Is a hint is that you have this beer?
I am not saying a goddamn thing.
Okay. Hey, this is for people that wouldn't that's watched past Twitch streams who would know this. That's my hint. But that was like weeks ago.
That you would leave food out. I'm not surprised you would leave. Well, see, Silo, what we'd end up doing with this guy is we actually would go and leave like
Oh, no.
half-eaten food in trays because the cafeteria downstairs, like in front of his door, and then knock on it and let it run away. So it is Sam Adams Triple Bock. And by the way, if you check out my Twitter feed, I actually have a goddamn bottle of it. 1994. This
That's
beer
like
is
The
23
oldest
years.
beer ever heard.
23
Like,
years old, and I'm gonna open it one day. It's gonna be awesome. I cannot wait.
that beer can drink itself legally.
Yeah, it
Well,
can
3 years ago.
actually. Dude, oh man, Jesus Christ. All right, very cool. I actually have one of these things. If you check out the Twitter feed, there's a picture of it. So it's there. A beer lover or enthusiast is called what?
A retrosphere for one.
Retrosphere.
It should have been one of the answers.
It is a. I'm gonna even try to pronounce it, guys. But I know which one is right. But my favorite one is a gonzophile.
That's something completely different. That's someone who likes the Muppet Gonzo way too much.
I put that in there for Gabe, actually. So if you guys selected that answer, don't. It was supposed to be. He was supposed to be on tonight, and I was like, gonzophile? Yeah, sure. What the fuck?
Ooh, I don't know this
now
one.
you have 3 other options, dude. So it is what it is. You made it. Of course, you know which was right. Of course, I do.
Cicerone have been the word. Yeah. I'm actually going for my Class 1 Cicerone license next week.
This is different. This is a person who is a beer lover or enthusiast of beer.
A Cicerone is just someone who knows a lot of it. It's basically the sommelier of beer.
Yeah.
But I'm going for my Class 1 and then going for the Class 2.
Which kills another question for this week, by the way.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway.
Also, shout out City Beer Blog on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely. My boy Swig here, City Beer Blog. No, County Line. County Line Beer Blog. It is whatever the hell that is, however you want to pronounce that. Cesar Visiphile. Right, so the other 2 that are on here, Oronophile, I think that, if I'm not mistaken, is a wine enthusiast. And
that's what I did.
Turophile is a cheese enthusiast.
Ooh.
Which are all very good things. So, to be honest, I guess the right one. My brain lit up. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. County Line Beer Blog. There you go. Oh, Green Giant is fucking killing it, man. Toaster's right behind, though.
I'm not doing so well.
No, tonight. What is the certification for beer professionals to elevate beer experience for customers?
Huh.
I just kind of gave it away.
No. What are we talking
Is it
about?
sommelier? Is it a fromager?
That's up there.
Is it a juror? Or is it Citron? Could totally be the one that I only could pronounce by myself, but...
And you still mispronounced it, but whatever.
Hey, whatever. Could be worse.
People don't know that.
They don't. That's the best part.
You have to travel to Chicago to take the Class 2 and Class 3.
Do you really? Oh, wow.
Yep, you have to take a sensory test. They'll spike beers for you. You gotta tell them what you taste. If you can taste acetaldehyde, is one of the off flavors you have to describe.
So the sommelier is the first one is for wine. Fromager is something for, I think that's for cheese. Again, there's a theme here, ladies and gentlemen. Cheese, wine, and beer. Juror is actually the French word for gamer. It works
PAX
out well.
PAX East.
And PAX East type. And whatever the proper pronunciation for
Cicerone.
Cicerone. That is the there you go. Why Cicerone was such a twat in Skyrim. Makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
All right. Oh, Toaster overtook by 300 points.
Oh damn. That's like half a second.
The bottle is on. The battle of the bottle. The battle is
fitting.
on. In 1642, where was the first brewery in America built? Was it Hoboken, New Jersey, Boston, Massachusetts, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, or Jamestown, Rhode Island?
Oh, I X out the shit.
Who knows?
I know it too.
Who knows?
This guy. But I'm too late to answer. Damn. Try and get back in.
Ooh, this is a stumper here. Not a lot of people know this. Again, all these questions are very Googleable, by the way, guys. Again, time is a factor in the answer, but these are very Google friendly questions. It was actually Hoboken, New Jersey.
I got that one wrong.
Surprisingly enough, the rest of the cities are kind of. All right, Scotty's gonna head off to bed. So good night, Scotty. Thank you again for hanging out tonight, brother. Do appreciate it. It was Hoboken, New Jersey. Surprisingly enough, I did not know that myself until I looked at all this shit up. So.
What was the beer that Scott reviewed?
I will have to go back to the footage.
Okay.
We'll look in a second.
When we find out, we'll do it.
Toaster is still in the lead. Swig got a little bit more of a thing here. Oh, it was a Tired Hands Pilsner. In Germany, they serve beer ice cream in a popsicle form. True or false? Home of Frank Sinatra. Very true. There's a lot of people in famous people from New Jersey. So in Germany, do they serve beer ice cream in a popsicle form? True or false? No one answered that? Really? How'd that work out? Did you guys answer that?
Answer what? This popsicle question?
Yeah.
My phone crashed, so I lost the app.
Oh.
Yeah.
No one answered that question? That's weird. Alright.
I would have guessed true.
I didn't have time to answer that one. I was waiting to answer the show. Shame, bloody timed out. I wasn't. I was looking it up. Lobster was once used to feed prisoners, animals, and very poor people. So, true or false? True or false? Oh shit! Was that timer too short? I apologize, guys. I thought that was on 90 seconds. It should have been. Damn.
Oh no, those are quick.
That was my fault.
Oh, no.
I do apologize, guys. That was my fault. It should have been 90 seconds for that question. We ran out quick before the question. Sorry, Joe. I thought everything was set for 90 seconds. I normally do set everything for 90 seconds.
Well, at least it was even. At least no one guessed and got it right or wrong.
Yeah, alright. Well, that makes sense. That's good. Too quick for it. 15 seconds?
Lobster.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I fucked that up. Sorry, guys.
Speaking of lobster, Ted, are you going to really be eating lobster this entire trip?
I'm going to try my damnedest. Pretty much. It is true. They used to serve lobster to prisoners and animals and very poor people.
Well, they used to serve it as the sort of the typical red lobster, boiled lobster, whatever, steamed lobster. So they're like, oh, you're eating this giant crab thing. It looks gross. Enjoy. Oh darn.
And the whole entire time they were just like, this is great.
And you wonder why there's repeat offenders. Come on.
All right, Toaster. Toaster's in the lead here, man. But
Is Toaster a Brit?
Giants right behind.
Or
Swig is there.
Australian? No.
Man, Drew, this is the worst you've done ever.
I haven't guessed any of these rounds. Not the second fell. First three questions.
Is a Brit or Australian or New Zealand? No, I'm a kitchen appliance. Yes, he is. Very true.
Yeah.
What is the date of the Boston Tea Party?
And Thai Toaster is part Batman as of recently.
Is it April 11th, 1777? Is it January 26th? 22nd? 1767? Is it December 16th? 1773? Or June 30th? 1756.
So, Ted, have you played any of Fallout 4? Speaking of Boston?
I have, but I haven't completed the game.
Are you excited to compare the city to the game now playing the game?
Well, I've been to Boston before. I'm kind of excited about going there. Again, just to hang out because last time I was there, I was just there for work.
Yeah.
And I got a chance to go to the Harpoon. Got a chance to go to really good, pubs around there. Yankee Lobster is going to be one of the places I fucking hit up.
Absolutely.
Man, God damn it. I'm going to get there.
Myth work there.
Did he really?
I think so. He was a oyster shucker for a little bit there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It
Like,
is
that's-
December 16th, 1773. That is the definite date of the Boston Tea Party. Ladies and gentlemen.
and he also did
They
the-
actually have like a live reenactment
Yep.
of that too. And the other thing is April 11th, right here. That's my birthday. Do that
I
in
remember that
just
chat.
77. It was also the year I was born. Not 1777. So that makes me motherfucking 40 this year, ladies and gentlemen. 40. Really excited about that. So Toaster's in the lead. Green Giant's right behind. Man, that lead keeps growing.
Those hacks.
What was
though.
the location of famed freedom rider Paul Revere? His house is actually in Boston, if I remember correctly. So, was he a silversmith and dentist? Was he a cook and stable hand? Was he a military soldier? Or an accountant and lawyer? Obviously, read the question very carefully.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know his answer. But if it was silversmith and dentist, what a weird combination to have together.
Makes you bloody young, you pup. Man, you're not that much older than I am, dude. Please. Whatever, dude. I don't want to hear it.
But compared to me,
Compared to you, yes, I mean, it's fine. He was a silversmith and dentist.
oh what?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the funny thing is I actually learned that not by just looking it up. I was watching Fox TV has a show called Sleepy Hollow.
Yep.
And the guy came back from whatever, and anyway, he knew Paul Revere, and he mentioned it on the thing. I was like, oh, silversmith and dentist. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Fun fact: he's the one who developed the silver cappings.
Maybe.
No, very not true.
And actually, a very good engraver, definitely. Very interesting historical note. In my family tree, my mom's side has been here since the second boat or third boat after the Mayflower. The Cooks. Anyway, in my family history, we are related to several different politicians. John Adams, John Quincy Adams, but there's another guy, Israel Bissell, that actually went the opposite way of Paul Revere. And no one knows about Israel Bissell, but he was the other guy who was yelling the British were coming. So, in the other direction that no one knows. Swig is on fire. Ooh. This is becoming a close match here. With only 2 questions left. Where in Boston is there a wooden codfish? This is definitely one of the ones you need to look up on Google. Where in Boston is there a wooden codfish? Is it at the Mason Temple? Is it on the Harbor Docks? Is it under the Harvard Bridge? Or at the State House? Swig, calm down. Toaster wants to win these motherfucking cards. There we go. Where in Boston is there a wooden codfish?
It's such a weird question. It's like,
it is very.
Yeah.
I was looking for like Boston questions, like trivia about Boston. And this
where's there a
came
wooden
up.
fish?
Where is there a wooden fish, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is there a wooden fish?
It's also,
Because I don't know. I don't know either.
I've been to 3 out of 4 of these places. I don't remember seeing fish there. But I'm not looking for one.
My grandfather was actually a Mason, and I've had people try to recruit me several times in Masons, but it's not my thing. So
My dad was a Mason for a little bit just because there's a bar there, and if you were part of the Masons, you get $1 beer.
that's pretty funny. It's awesome.
And then he almost got a sweet sword if he went any further. But so he's like, no. That's when it's turned a little weird for him. He's like, no, I'm out of here. But I get free beer though.
It's at the State House.
I had been there. I did not see the cod.
Yeah. Wow, 2 people got
Wasn't looking for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of cod there.
Yeah.
Oh, Swig overtook thy toaster. Oh, this is why I love these trivia. It is up to you to win.
Man.
It's not up to me to give you the answers, man. You gotta do
me.
your own. You gotta learn.
I might help out.
Learn the way. No, I'm not even gonna help out. I don't want to help out.
No, me on that.
No, you're not gonna help out. All right. Last question. The legendary baseball player was considered the cause of the Red Sox long-time losing streak? What legendary baseball player? Is it Babe Ruth? Is it Mickey Mantle? Is it Hank Aaron? Or is it Jackie Robinson? Who is the legendary baseball player who was considered the cause of the Red Sox long-time losing streak? I'm not even a baseball fan, but I found this very interesting, by the way.
But there's a very good brewery right across the street from the stadium. The Red Sox. Well, what is it called? Holy crap! The Green Giant. That stadium. Right across the street. They have a really good rye IPA. I wish I knew the name of the beer or the brewery.
This is legislative room. As far as I'm concerned, it could be some old nerd's basement. It could be.
Yeah.
And they weren't sure if the eagle or the turkey was going to be the official bird.
Yep.
Is there really?
Yep. Benjamin Franklin voted for the turkey. He was in the running.
Why the turkey, though? I don't understand.
Well, there's also the same guy who didn't think metric was the standard. I have an idea. Let's go something like feet.
Babe Ruth. All right, so this I think is going to come down to timing. Look up who answered this first, because man, who answered this question first? Swig man, please. Here we go. Ready? I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting.
Okay, flawless. Everyone got it right.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, Swig. Swig came out on top.
How close was Side Toaster? I need to know.
Oh my god, it looked like it was 9,093 to 8,687.
Holy crap,
Wow.
that's close.
And they both got 10 out of 15 right, by the way.
It all came to timing.
It did come to timing. Wow, Jesus Christ. Congratulations, Swig. You are the winner of the Hip Hop Cards beer card game. So, guys, that's pretty awesome. And this is why I love this. You know, it is one of the trivia is one of those things you can actually sit there and it's up to you to actually win it based on your knowledge or quickness. It is not up to just some random value being chosen on a bot. It is up to your knowledge and your quickness. So I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, I'm fucking second place again. Toaster, you did win, and you were incorrect the other day. You did say that the time you won nothing. You did win the ability to come on and brew to review a beer. You need to get your ass a motherfucking webcam, and we can do that shit, man. So the time you did win, you did win something. So I would like to thank Escape Time for this tremendous honor. Honorary mention to Retrosphere. There you go. Better luck next time. Ooh, those are fighting words. Damn. All right. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this, give some feedback to the thing. I do this. I had some trouble the last few weeks with this, but I got this back up and running. And we also have a bunch of other really cool things to give away. So this is the. I'm gonna switch back to the screen. It's gonna say you're Scott B in a second here.
All right.
Yeah, you're Scott B. Whatever.
Sure, that's
It's
fine.
fine, Drew. I have a 3 sets of these to give away. Of Devil's Backbone Brewing Company, pint glasses, plus a bottle opener that comes with it. But while we were there, we actually won a hammock. A Devil's Backbone motherfucking hammock. Yeah, seriously.
That's awesome.
Look at this thing. I don't even have a place to put this thing. But I got a Devil's Backbone hammock. And I also got a hat.
Next stream, you're laying on it, asking questions and trivia in that room.
I'm really debating whether or not I'm going to give this... Oh, shit.
Oh, not anymore. Rip.
One of these days. It is one of those things. All right,
Awesome.
so, guys, thank you for hanging out tonight. I do appreciate it. Drew, I look forward to seeing you. What time are you getting in the city tomorrow?
I get there around 2:30 tomorrow.
Okay, all right, 2:30 tomorrow. I'll probably be there around
5
3.
buses from Manchester, Vermont to Boston, Massachusetts.
Oh,
It's gonna be a pain in the ass, but it's gonna happen. I'll get there.
are you driving or are you flying?
I am taking a bus. I'm
taking a bus. Okay.
mass transit to taking a Peter Pan charter bus with a bunch of old people. Can't wait. Gonna smell like mothballs.
That should be fun. I'm driving up tomorrow. I'm probably gonna leave around 10 o'clock in the morning. Will get me there around 3.
Okay.
So I'll be
same
in the city. Dude, if you want to get a beer,
For sure.
I'll send you my cell phone number.
Okay.
And then just ping me when you're there. So 3 o'clock.
For sure.
We get a beer. We get some food. Whatever, man.
Let's do it.
What time's your brother getting in? Is he getting in the
Same time. Yep. Our Airbnb's in Cambridge, so we'll probably check in there first and be ready around 3.
How
Yeah.
far is Cambridge from the city?
About where our brewery or our Airbnb is about 4 stops on the red line on the T. So
Not that
pretty
far.
close.
Yeah, not that far at all. All right, kick ass.
For anyone who wants to know in chat, that's where I'm at.
Yeah, he's in Cambridge.
Hey,
Come hang out.
come at me, bro.
Yeah, seriously. Bring it. All right. I gotta smuggle some beer on that bus. Definitely gotta smuggle some beer on that bus. Old people bus is gonna be one of those things.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Expect you to be sweet card tricks from those beer cars and get them digits. Okay, there you
I'm
go.
on it.
There you go. All right.
I mean, I can't get the just like swigs at that live bar stream.
But I think that's what Ty Toaster was saying, because since he
That's
won
right.
the hot hip hop cards,
Yeah,
he should be getting some sweet digits with that
that's
shit.
right.
So, all right.
Throw
Guys.
your number on each one of those.
Oh, you could. They're kind of swanky, but I personally, man, I wouldn't be giving this stuff out. This is
I
a
wouldn't.
cool
Those are nice.
game.
They are cool.
So, all right. Drew, I'll probably see you tomorrow.
For sure.
And everybody else, look out. We're actually going to try to stream this weekend, probably on Saturday, from somewhere. God only knows.
A lot of breweries.
Yeah. Check out the Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the motherfucking Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the other thing. If you have any friends that are interested in beer streams or just beer in general or shows, tell them about us.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know. Say, hey, come check out this guy Escape Time. This guy Ted is a little bit crazy. He does his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Give him our info. Let them know that here's what we're about. Here's what we're doing, and direct them to us. You know, I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. And but PAX East is this week. I'm leaving tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of streaming coming at it. Oh, real fast. I put in a plug. I can take that comment several ways, and I'm not even going to go there. So, anyway.
Moving on.
Next week, we will be live with Russell, my friend Russ, who actually owns craftcans.com.
Nice.
Most likely on Thursday, so there'll be 2 streams next week. The traditional Under the Suds on Wednesday, plus, yeah, he got it. He's like, hey, plus Thursday we'll be hanging out with Russ. He's gonna be talking about his second book he actually produced, as far as craft can beer art. Good friend of mine. I met him years ago when I went to go interview the head brewer of Oscar Blues. So
Nice.
definitely check that out. That's coming up next week. But we will see you guys this weekend, most likely.
Yeah. In one form or another.
One way or another. Hey, beer song.
Yeah.
One,
Monica's not here. How to do it.
one motherfucking day, I'm gonna learn these words. So, hold on.
Is he down ahead?
I go. And with that,
Nothing.
night, guys. Salam. We'll see you this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Cue the music. Whoa! Cannot wait to get motherfucking PAX. All right, guys.
So much fun.
I can't wait. This is my first beer conference. Beer conference.
It's gonna be.
It's good. Yeah. Well, good thing. Yeah. Have a good night, guys. We'll see you on this Saturday, probably, from somewhere unknown. Keep track of Twitter. We will let you know exactly where we are on Twitter. So follow us there if you haven't already. Have a good night.